Please allow me to take the opportunity to welcome you all here to our first Meet, Greet and Speak Town Hall meeting.
Residents of Grosley were the beneficiaries of the first consumer engagement activity facilitated by the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission for 2020.
What we have discovered is that many times consumers, sometimes they have issues, but they are not necessarily aware of how to address those issues.
I am Josephine Alcide Bafelmi of Ridgery, and I have a lot to say tonight.
Ready to respond directly to consumer complaints and comments were representatives of the main telecom service providers in St. Lucia, Digicel and Flow.
Ultimately, none of us want angry customers. None of us want dissatisfied customers.
But we don't get enough feedback for us to make informed decisions. So part of this for us from our side to you is please help us so we can help you.
Consumer rights agencies, governmental and non-governmental organizations were also invited to address the audience.
Tonight, I am here basically to tell you about your rights as consumers.
Today we have a solution, and we are on the cusp of a revolution. It's called the Consumer Protection Act.
The NTRC's Meet, Greet and Speak Grosley Town Hall gave the audience multiple opportunities to engage the decision makers at Flow, Digicel and the consumer rights agencies.
Do you laugh at us sometimes when you offer us your bundling packages?
If you want one service and they say you can't have one service, you have to have 4 at once, that now is illegal. You cannot do that. You can choose what you want to have.
I have internet, which drops most of the time. I have cable, which I only really watch one channel.
Every Monday, and recently on a Tuesday, my internet speed drops by half.
There was very good advocacy on the customer side, which is what we really wanted to do, provide information for customers, for consumers, so that they know what their options are.
We were keen to understand from our perspective and from our consumers' perspective how we can improve our service. So we welcome that initiative, and tonight was a success.
It was useful, and I think that it should be something that probably is done maybe once a quarter or twice a year.
The NTRC intends to take its Meet, Greet and Speak town hall meetings throughout the island with the hope that St. Lucians will be empowered and more aware of their rights as consumers, and that service providers will be better informed of the experiences and expectations of their customers.
If you have a question, simply raise your hand and the mic will be taken.